Welcome my dear students of class 9A to my civics class. The chapter which I already have introduced you, the name of this chapter is The Making of Our Constitution. The Making of Our Constitution. Points as I mentioned, please look at it. First point, a written and lengthiest constitution. Second, an assimilation of features. Third, the preamble to the Constitution. Fourth, objectives of the Constitution. And five, secular. Sixth, democratic. Number one, a written and lengthiest Constitution. Our Constitution is a written constitution and lengthiest indeed. Our constitution is a written constitution like the Constitution of America, and unlike the Constitution of Britain, unwritten. The Constitution of Britain is an unwritten constitution. That's why it is said that our constitution is unlike the British Constitution, since it is unwritten. British Constitution is unwritten constitution, and our Constitution is written constitution, like the American Constitution, because American Constitution also is a written constitution. Now, lengthiest. Our Constitution is the lengthiest constitution. Why? Because our country, India, has various cultures, various customs, various traditions, various communities, various languages, and that's why it is diversity, unity in the diversity. They followed a policy of unity in the diversity. That's why, in order to provide equal opportunities to each and every communities, each and every customs, traditions, sentiments, languages, religions, and religious beliefs, the Constitution maker has thoroughly discussed a number of issues with other political leaders, and while discussing, the Constitution maker noticed it in his mind that these cultures, these languages, these religious customs, sentiments should not be harmed. That's why he made all arrangements for all group of people, all communities, all customs, all traditions, and all religious beliefs and faiths of India, so that they could enjoy, they could lead a very happy life while living in our country. That's why our Constitution automatically had become lengthiest one. Constitution maker did it with a view to provide equal opportunities, equality among all the people of our country. That's why our country's Constitution automatically had become lengthiest one. And next point, our Constitution maker, the Indian Constitution maker made it 395 articles. Our Constitution had become 395 articles. The Constitution maker had given 395 articles in our Constitution, along with 22 division and 8 schedules. And it is a detailed document in which the functions of the legislative, executive, and judiciary, both at the center and in the state levels, have been elaborately prescribed. That's why our Constitution automatically had become lengthiest. The next one, an assimilation of features. Next point, an assimilation of features. An assimilation of features means our Constitution is a very, very unique constitution. Our constitution is a very unique constitution and special document which contains within itself the best ideas of freedom inspired from around the world. Our constitution maker got inspiration from different constitutions of the world, and on being inspired by the ideals of different constitutions of the world, the constitution maker Dr. B.R. Ambedkar made our constitution attractive, made our constitution complete and acceptable to the countrymen and political leaders. Now, I'm mentioning some countries' name from where the constitution maker was influenced. Number one, British Constitution. British Constitution, although it is unwritten constitution and our constitution is a written one, but in some points the British Constitution influenced our constitution maker. As a result, he followed the technique and method of the British Constitution. What is this? Parliamentary form of government. Single citizenship, the idea of our constitution, single citizenship, the constitution maker got from which constitution? From the British Constitution. Parliamentary form of government, the role of speaker in the house and the role of law procedure, each and every part of law procedure, this kind of things, ideas the constitution maker got from British Constitution. And next one, American Constitution. You know, our constitution is a lengthiest written constitution like America. American Constitution also a lengthiest constitution. American Constitution lengthiest, and not only that, fundamental rights, that idea, fundamental rights of the citizens, that idea constitution maker got from which constitution? American Constitution. And judicial review, that idea, role of the president as the supreme commander of the armed forces, that idea the constitution maker got from American Constitution. And next one, Irish Constitution. What part? The policy of state policy. This means directive principles of state policy, that idea the constitution maker got from the Irish Constitution. Directive principles of the state policy, that idea the constitution maker got from the Irish Constitution. And Constitution of the USSR, which idea? Direct fundamental duties. The idea of fundamental duties the constitution maker got from the Constitution of USSR, United States of Soviet Republic. So these are the countries' constitutions. The constitution maker, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, was influenced by them. He thoroughly studied the constitution of different countries of the world, and on being inspired by the ideals of these countries, constitution maker took some examples from there and also implemented in our constitution. The next point, the preamble to the constitution. The preamble to the constitution. The preamble to the constitution. Now, what is the preamble to the constitution? The preamble to our constitution is not merely an introduction to the constitution. It is the essence of the constitution. It contains the spirit and values that are enshrined in the nation's constitution. It reflects the aims and objectives of the constitution. So what is the preamble to the constitution? It reflects the aims and objectives of the constitution. It is the heart of the constitution, the spirit and values that are enshrined in the nation's constitution. This is preamble to the constitution. The preamble is not enforceable in a court of law. The preamble to our constitution indicates two major points. Number one, it highlights the goals of our nation, which the constitution tries to establish and achieve. And number two, it points to the source from which the constitution derives authority. It points to the source from which the constitution derives authority. The Indian constitution declared India a sovereign democratic republic by a resolution passed by Jawaharlal Nehru on December 22nd, 1946. The two additional words, socialist and secular, were introduced by the 42nd Amendment or 42nd Constitution Amendment Act 1976. Two words. Number one, secular and socialist. So this is the preamble to the Constitution of India. And next point, secular. Secular. What is secular? Secular means a country under 42nd Amendment Act of the Constitution of India. It was decided that our country is a country of different religious beliefs and faith and different religions. This country is a country of different cultures, different customs, different traditions, different languages, different religions and religious customs and religious faiths and beliefs. Naturally, each and every community has independent right to exercise his or her freedoms independently without being obstructed. Since our country is a country of different languages, different religions, so each and every community has the full authority, full right to exercise their religious festivals, religious ceremonies independently. No other community would interrupt the way of enjoying their religious freedoms and religious festivals and ceremonies. This system is known as secularism, and this secular means our state is a secular state. That's why each community has full right to exercise its religious rights and freedoms. That's why India does not have an official state religion. Every person has the right to preach, practice, and propagate any religion he or she chooses. The government should not favor or discriminate against any religion. All citizens, irrespective of their caste, creed, religious beliefs, are equal in the eyes of the law of the country, and all religions should be treated with equal respect. All religions should be treated with equal respect. This is known as secular. This is the most important part of our Constitution of India, secular. And next one, democratic. The people of India elect their governments. The people of India elect their governments at all levels, union, state, and local, by a system of universal adult franchise. Every citizen of India who is 18 years of age and above and not otherwise debarred by law is allowed to participate in the formation of the government by exercising his or her vote. Every citizen enjoys this right without any discrimination on the basis of caste, creed, color, sex, religion, or race. This is known as democracy or democratic. That means in our country is a democratic country. Naturally, our country's people have right to choose their representatives by casting their votes. And while casting their votes, a person must have to cross 18 years age or above. In that case, the person is liable to be a voter and can cast his or her vote in the formation of any government in the country. So, people of India is a part of the governments, and whenever a government is formed, people of India, they choose their representatives, and their representatives unanimously form a government and run the government smoothly for a term of 5 years. And in our country, every citizen enjoys their right to vote, right to express their opinion, and right to enjoy their religion, and no one is discriminated on the basis of caste, creed, color, sex, religion, or race. This is known as democratic country. The people of India elect their governments in our country. This is a democratic country. That's why, as per the democratic rights, each and every citizen, each and every person has equal opportunity, equal right. Up to this, my dear students, thank you.